saw you standing and I started pretending that you knew me and I knew you too. But just like a Roni, you were too shy. But you weren't the only one, so was I. And I think of it every night. How I just could not get it right. And if we ever come close again, I know what I'll say then. Shut the fuck up, BG. You can't fucking sing. You can't fucking sing. Shit. Julie Shaw, how's it going? Julie Shaw, talk to me. Talk to me. Come here. Julie Shaw, don't go nowhere. Look, real stuff. Do you think I can sing? Do you think I can sing? Can Adam Pendale said been welding my ass off all day. Shout out to you, Adam Pendale. That's life. That's what it's all about right there. Julie Shaw just dropped in. Hi, BG, and then left. She said better than Keith Sweat. Oh, Julie Shaw, I like you. Big hugs. Come here, big hugs. I like you, Julie Shaw. You're cool people. Don't butter me up. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. Don't tell me I can sing and then I can't sing and get me set up. Retracted said there's more to life than just working. Retracted, what are you talking about, Retracted? Retracted, come here. Come here, Retracted, let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk for a minute. Can we talk? Let's talk for a minute. Why are you saying there's more to life than work? Who asked you? Who asked? Retracted, this for you, since there's more to life than just work. Y'all remember how much wood was right here? Do y'all remember how much wood was right here? I chopped all of it down to size. That was my project for the day. To get all the wood, the logs that was right here, and chop them down to size so they can fit on my log splitter. This right here is like a cord and a half. Well, that plus that. Almost 2 cords, I'm pretty sure. I just did all of this between my last live stream and now. Somebody said no. Y'all don't remember how much wood was right here in my last live stream. With a chainsaw. With a husky. With the husky. And shout out to this beat up ass Milwaukee chainsaw. I love that chainsaw too. Knock that all out. So all I have to do tomorrow is split this pile right here. And this is going to take about I can knock this out in about an hour. Throw that over here. I don't even bother stacking anything no more. Remember I used to stack it over there? Yeah, not no more. People pick it up faster than I can stack it. There's no point. So that's my project for tomorrow. Then I got a gig, a landscaping gig. I got to get to the lady's property by 9 a.m. She has half an acre, so I'm going to load up the Z-mower, hedge trimmer, weed eater, and get that done. Come back, split wood. Then I got to deliver a cord, which I can't fit a cord of wood in my truck bed. So I'm going to just fit it in the good old trailer. Bed and trailer action. You know? Yeah. Somebody said I need 4 acres cleared. Come and get it in Nova Scotia, bro. Don't try to no. Oh no. When you said 4 acres cleared, you You had me at hello, then you finish it off with saying Nova Scotia. No, no. I will not go to Nova Scotia. Then somebody sent me pictures. They want me to come out to their property, and they have like, it's like 5 cords. I'm pretty sure they have a lot of logs and rounds that need to be split. So I'm gonna have to load up Master Splinter, and I need a bigger trailer now. Now I'm just thinking out fucking loud. All right, I need at least a 6. I need a 6 by 12, but I will settle for a 7 by 14. Okay, no bullshit. I will settle for a 7 by 14 trailer. But I'm definitely gonna sell the trailer I have right now and get that out the way. Like somebody can use that, because that's just too small. I had a good trailer, my last trailer, but I sold it. But I made a lot of money on that sale, so I'm not even mad. But that was a good trailer. But this trailer I have now looks better. It looks a lot better. And I installed D-rings on this trailer, so now shit's personal. Shit's real personal right now. Somebody said, does anybody else see the face in the logs? If I can turn back to, if I can find a way. Somebody said it looks like a burning doll. Somebody said D-rings, you are going full Shapiro in the trailer world. Somebody said you rescued me from a 10 pool video. Thanks, BG. Nah, I ain't rescue you. You over there watching it, go watch. Somebody said, how much you charging if it isn't too personal? Enough. Enough that, you know, like, it's negotiable. Like, I'm not a machine. So, you know, I'm an actual person. So you can talk to me, hey, I have this X amount of acre. You talking about landscaping or wood splitting? I mean, either way, you know, it's negotiable. I have set prices, but you know, I always work with people and try to come from an angle where I understand. Where I try to put myself in people's shoes. I don't just, you know, charge outrageous prices. You know, I like to build, you know, friendships, alliances. And despite, you know, a lot of people thinking I'm an asshole, I like to build friendships, alliances, and pop with genuine people. Like there's some people that like the guy that wants me to come out and split these rounds. If I had to count, he has at least like 600 rounds that he needs split, and that may take me all day. But I gave him a good price. Somebody said, yo, BG, I was watching your old skits, and I love that you use the Trololo song. You talking about that? Somebody said, how you built customers? Oh, that's a good question. I'm glad you asked that. With what? Well, with landscaping, it's as easy as Craigslist. You can post your ad listings on Craigslist. You can post it on Facebook Marketplace. There's some other sites, and people are going to start biting. And once they start biting, like specifically the firewood, like you seen me when I was just making firewood for myself with the axe. And I was messing around, and I was like, all right, you know, let me just, you know, I had some extra wood left over, so I was like, let me post this on Facebook Marketplace, because I was trying to get rid of the trailer on Facebook Marketplace, and I wasn't going to use all this wood. So I put the post up, and people literally came out the woodwork. And now it's word of mouth. One guy pulled up yesterday for a truckload, and he said, man, I know a lot of people looking for wood. You know, from that point on, it's just word of mouth. Now I'm dealing with family members and cousins. So, I mean, hey, if that answers your question. Somebody said a lot to say today. We missed you too, BG. Yeah, I ain't missed me. Yeah, I ain't missed me. Cut it out. Shit, I ain't gone nowhere. Somebody said, where will you hold up in a zombie apocalypse, and who would you have in your posse? That's personal. I would never, tell you where I would hold up in my zombie apocalypse and who all I would have in it, just for you to show up at the place I would hold up in my zombie apocalypse and try to, slide in. No, you will never have that information. Somebody said it's illegal to have fires by me. The only excuse is if your residence has no other means of heating. Damn. California is a disaster. Somebody said, how much for a cord of freedom wood? I don't like to talk about prices like that, but there's people selling cords around here for a cord, specifically meaning 4x4x8 stack, not that loosely thrown shit. They letting that go for like $250. Hey garage fam, love the fireside. Shout out to you, T Black. When you're not hunting for recipes on my live chat, you're actually a pretty cool person. And stop letting them big ass dogs sleep in your bed. And your husband, that's your husband's space. Somebody said you still kicking it with Big Bear. You mean Owen Benjamin? I mean, shout out to Owen Benjamin. I have no problems with the guy. Shout out to the Bears, Owen Benjamin. Shout out to all them niggas. Somebody said you still kicking it with. I never really kicked it with him though. Shit, we had a decent chat though, if I do say so myself. Shout out to him. Somebody said reluctant warlord. I do have reluctant warlord tendencies. I'll give you that. I give you that. I'll give you that. I just need that hat. The hat the guy had from Beast of No Nation. Somebody said husband never here. He a trucker? That's a tough life. I told y'all about my dad. He was a trucker. That ended his marriage because he was always on the road. He was gone for weeks at a time. He only came home for like 1 week. I didn't live with my dad, but he was a trucker. And he quit because he was like, that's shout out to the truck drivers, man. That's tough money right there. It's good money, but it's tough money. At a certain point, you got to decide what's more important, your family or the money you make trucking. Or, a lot of people, that's how they support their family, but they're never around to spend the money they make. They just send it home. I'm not talking about the truck drive, Canada Dry, and Pepsi Cola. I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about the people that have the cab in the back of the truck, and they just sleep in there like a fucking holding cell. They have canned meat, potted meat, tuna, all in a little commissary box. Yeah, those people. Tough money. Somebody said, what is it going to take to turn around all the insane inner city violence? It's too much, man. Too many people getting killed over parking spots and stupid stuff. I would tell you something like men, but a lot of people would say that. I'm just saying, like, I don't know about the inner cities. I can't speak on that. All I can speak on is what worked for me, and I typically do in any given live stream. Somebody said, be ready for the upcoming truck driver strike. Y'all best be building a homestead. Okay, Addy, I feel where you coming from. I see you when I raised you 6. But truck drivers been striking. When did they stop? Like, they started like last year. Them niggas still striking. Like, no one's worried. Like, I'm not worried about it. They can strike their ass off. I'm ready. People might be worried about it. Shout out to the people that's worried about it. Somebody said, you hear the Garth Brooks song about a trucker? No, I didn't. Who is Garth Brooks? Is that the chick that played on Reba McEntire's little sitcom? Was that Van's wife? Who the fuck is that? Klein or Milwaukee insulated screwdrivers. Bro, you definitely want to go with Klein. You definitely go over stick with Klein. Hey BG the Fire, giving me nostalgic vibes. Oh, shout out to you, Jessica She. I like you, Jessica She. Rethink Inc. said, "What up, my knuckles?" Shout out to you, Rethink Inc. with them weird ass glasses on your avatar. How dare you wear those glasses on your fucking profile picture like that, looking like that? Take them shits and you got the, what the fuck is them's? What are those? Somebody said trains rolling through my town with double stack shipping containers. We're good. Yeah, you'll be all good. Like prepare. Like everybody here is preparing. Like I don't know who's, Jessica, she said, I like you too, BJ. I like you more, Jessica, she. Somebody said, go to the largest truck stop near you with the CB and listen to the last of this free speech. Bro, you can go to any automotive repair shop and listen to the lad. Go in the back with the mechanics. You can go to any dealership, not up front with the service manager and all the weird people with cars. No, go in the back. You'll hear some free speech shit going on. You can go to any barbershop and hear free. Bro, you can come to Barricade Garage's YouTube channel and hear free speech. Don't come on here talking about where's the last of free speech. This shit's still here. Somebody said, they scrolled, I couldn't even read it. Somebody said I came from her. I couldn't even read this shit scrolling up. Find you some lot lizards. Somebody said Kyle is walking tonight. More cities will burn. Well, cities is a failed experiment anyway. Somebody said I threw the CB radio away. Too many homos on it. Shirka Lee said legalized freedom for $19.95 plus shipping and handling. And who did you have in mind when you said, bro? Like 3 people just popped into mind when you said that. Awaken with JP was the first one. I think he actually has a shirt that says legalized freedom that possibly is going for $19.95 plus tax. Rush shipping available. I'm just saying. Somebody said, but what about the 9 gay rollerbladers? Fuck all of them. Somebody said, I was a service writer for 8 years. It was the worst job I ever had. Rather crawl under houses in the muck. Yeah, man, that's a tough spot, but you got to understand where other people are coming from. The mechanics, the parts people, everybody working, that's supposed to be working together to form a team and get shit done. It don't, somebody's always letting you down and it's too much slack in the chain. Like a lot of parts people will hold shit up, ordering the wrong shit, goofing off. Yeah, I used to, well, I'm not going to get into that, but somebody said JP, exactly. Yeah, I knew you was talking about. I think he do got a shirt that say that. Somebody said, where you at that it's dark already? Where I'm always at? What you talking about? Oh, shit. I got to unload those logs off the trailer so I can get my equipment on there in the morning. I got to get up early. Not knocking your channel, just putting it out there is anonymous free speech that isn't. Not knocking your channel, just putting it out that there is anonymous free speech that isn't on the internet. Of course. Why do you think I said there's free, whatever you want to call free speech, at barbershops, at automotive repair shops? These places aren't exactly on the internet. This is like rooted in reality. Somebody said, what state? Virginia. Sounds like a job. I'm in Florida and it's still light. Somebody said my father was a mechanic. Shout out to your father. Somebody said if I could send a pic, I would. Why would you send a pic? Who would want that pic? Send a what? Feet? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck are you talking about? Somebody said no, it's still light in Florida. Hey man, just want to say thanks. Just want to say thanks for the banger skits you put together. No problem. I do what I do. Somebody said I used to spy on my dad fixing things when I was young. Ha ha ha. I'd have threw a monkey wrench at your ass. Well, come out and help. Fuck is you spying for? Go help. I'd have threw something at your ass. Come here. Fuck is you was crack the door. It'll just be Father, are you fixing the family minivan? Who said I can see you doing it too? I'd have threw the impact wrench at your ass, at your forehead. Fuck is you spying for, not helping? You hear me out here cussing? Come hand me shit. Hand him shit that he don't even need. Somebody said, what's your opinion on David Irving? Bruh, I'm so blue-pilled, I don't even know who David Irving is. I activated my blue pill. Who the fuck is David Irving? You anything about backpack leaf blowers like repair wise? Like what do you have? I don't what do you somebody said yo mama. Oh, shout out to yo mama too. You know, both our moms. You know, it is what it is. Somebody said your Milwaukee pill. That I'll accept that pill. I'll take that pill. Need a permit in some areas to have a wood fire like that or downright prohibited. Jake! Hey, Jake! Jake! My nigga. Somebody said, what chainsaw do you have? Really? Were you not here earlier, cuz? You weren't here early. I don't even have a chainsaw. I don't know what you're talking about. Somebody said, what about them fire pit taxes? Damn, y'all living a hard life. Somebody said, we all know Makita is the GOAT. Get the fuck out. The fuck out right now. Don't come back. BG, you really inspiring me to stay strong lately since I be living through a lot right now. I'm making a YouTube channel on life and life advice to share my experiences and inspire others to work hard through. And shout out to you. One thing about YouTube, man, I know a lot of people, let's get personal. When I first started doing YouTube, I made like $0. They got that $100 threshold that you gotta pass before they issue you a payment. And I wasn't even thinking about the money. It was just something to do because I like helping people out. And I'm legit the type of guy that'll see you in a parking lot struggling and come over and help you out. So I just wanted to share certain knowledge and experience that I had that other people didn't, especially with automotive repair, not just on the Jeep. It was on a lot of different vehicles, makes and models. Then the money didn't come until the tool reviews. And that Milwaukee stubby impact wrench, that shit was like my first viral video. That shit had like 1.5 million views. And it stopped. Then I started making skits, and like that shit went from like $500 a month to $10,000 a month. That was the biggest check I ever got on fucking YouTube. Like people on YouTube, they be lying about it. But that shit was $10,000. I talked to Liberty Lockdown Pad about this. This why I said men to make men again, you gotta learn, man, how to walk away from, certain checks. Like not all money is good money. Because I felt like I was being led to continue down a path that was like this. But I really wanted to go this way. But the money was telling me to go this way. But like I was talking about earlier, I chose the harder way. And that shit dropped like pancakes. Just started doing what I wanted to do. But now it's nowhere near that. Like that shit don't even cover the bills, but it is what it is. You could always get it back if you need a quick check, and then no, I can't. I don't go back. I go forward. And I'm not gonna make those type of politically oriented skits that got me there in the first place. It's not what I do. I'm not about that life. That shit don't feel natural to me. I'm not gonna do it. If I'm not motivated to do it, I'm not gonna do it. Because if I'm not motivated to do it, then I'm not gonna put my heart into it. And why the fuck do something you're not gonna put your heart into, And I legit felt like skits were subversive. Not all of them, but some of them, it was just like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Like, that's why I stopped. And then people really weren't getting the message. Like, they were only paying, they come in, hee, ha, ha. That's why I still, to this day, remember my first live stream, I told people, I'm not no hee, ha, ha type of nigga. Like, you think you know me by watching my skits, but you don't know me. So I wanted to give the people some real shit that they could relate to. And still work on some comedic content to, fine-tune the comedic craft and to better myself, to elevate myself. Like, you can come in making skits, but in my mind, I got a forever forward mentality. So in my mind, it's like no different than Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle isn't making skits no more. Like a lot of people remember Dave Chappelle from his skits. He's not making skits no more. He grew, he evolved. He grew past that. Doesn't matter what I think of him now, what you may think. He's past that. I am too. That's life. That's why I said life. Life is that you can choose to grow or not. That's all up to you. But at the end of the day, I felt like by not taking that check, I made the best move for myself, and I'm happier. I'm not a slave to a particular ideology or a particular political party, because there's a lot of money in that political satire arena, and I know firsthand because I've been there, done that. And then they really fuck you on taxes. Niggas get that large lump sum of money like, ooh, tax check. Like, Somebody said some of the skits were good. Nigga, all of my skits were good. Don't do that. Don't do that. Somebody said barricade about to cook squirrel ankles in the fire, bruh. Squirrel ankles? What made you say squirrel ankles? You got a good head on your shoulders. That's some abstract shit. I like abstract shit like that, where you don't know where somebody's going until they hit you with it. BAM! And then they hit you with it, and you're like, yo, I was not expecting squirrel ankles. I like the descriptive shit. That's great. That's great. What you just said was funnier than Dave Chappelle's last special, the whole special. I'm not letting that go. I'm gonna forever talk shit about Dave Chappelle. And Awaken with JP and Ryan Long. Just sit, something about, fire in the back just make you want to rub your stomach. I'm rubbing my stomach. I'm rubbing my stomach. It's a long day. That shit tedious. Picking up lumber like that. But damn, bro, I'm just blessed to be able to work. A lot of people, every time I think life is hard, I think back at that cop in that one video somebody sent me in a different country. I think it was like the UK. And the lady asked the cop, he was enforcing like mask mandates or some shit. And the lady asked the cop, why are you beating these people? He was like, because I have no skill. This is all I can do. Shut the fuck up. And buy my book and get the merch in the link in the description below. And let's get into this. And you get into this fucking squad car. Hurry up right here. But when he said that, I was like, yo, he said, I have no skill. He's a cop. But the cop just admitted he has no skill. Bro, I'm black, bro. I got skill. But and where I don't have skills, I have the wherewithal to go seek them out. That's the type of shit that I seek out. So for real, shout out to YouTube. I know a lot of people call YouTube gay and Susan Wojcicki. I'ma still talk shit about Susan Wojcicki and all of that shit. But YouTube is a tool, just like Facebook is a tool. Like, you can learn a lot from YouTube. There's shit on YouTube that's not on BitChute. BitChute doesn't have the automotive repair popping on that site. Like, that shit isn't on, you're not going to get that on, for none of these other sites that I've seen. It's just not there. And that's the real shit that you need to learn. Like, people just want to chase truth or shit. Like, oh, what the Jew's going to do, and is Salty Cracker really a Jew, and does he really like bagels with raisins in it? Like, people are chasing that weird-ass truth or shit. I gotta say shot. People are chasing that shit, but then the real shit just passing them by. Like, YouTube still got some good hunting videos on it. If you want to know how 6 ways to cook a squirrel kneecap, then you can get it. Like, I'm sure there's a video out there right now. You just learn. Like, these are tools. You use the tools to your advantage. Like I said, life is always a choice. You can hate it or love it. Hate it or love it. But, like, it's there for you to use. Somebody said, who you calling a tool? Bro, I love tools. But I used to be in that type of mindset where I look at people like, you don't get it. But now I'm starting to get it. Like, I really get it. Like, that shit not even important. Like, it's people that really want to know. It's people that know everything about Agenda 21 but can't tell you how to make a fucking fire. They don't know how to make a fire in the middle of a forest with no matchbook, no gas, no little tumbleweeds. They don't know what the fuck to do. Like their logic, their world, they have crafted a world amongst themselves in which knowledge is the ultimate truth. And that's just simply not true. You know, they block out any type of skill. You know, it's just spoken word. And this is your salvation. Like you got people talking all this shit about the elites and they don't know how to hunt. Basic shit that just basic shit. They don't know how to fish. They don't know how to use ratchet straps. You know, they don't know the difference between a carburetor and a throttle body. You know, just basic shit, you know. And I look at people like this and I often look at the following and audience and I'm like, oh, you really missing a big picture here. Somebody said I can't even practice shooting in New Jersey. Somebody said I do all these things. And I'm not knocking people who do it, like, but that's why I talk about it, because no one makes jokes about people who do nothing but chase truth. So I'm gonna keep talking about this shit. People, their truth. It's not their truth, it's just their truth. Well, people flip it and be like, your truth is your truth. But it's still, at the end of the day, knowing if Salty Cracker is actually a Jewish chick or not, that's not gonna feed your family. It may feed your family if that's what you out there peddling to the people, as if it's all important, like a lot of these truthers do. But that ain't gonna help y'all out. Like, people get paid when you listen to that shit, but at the end of the day, you know, you still fucked up in the game. You still in square one. You still in the city asking me how can we tamp down on this youth violence? And for real, I just gave you the answer to your question. Like, people need skills and real men around to show them real skills. But the issue would then come in when nobody listens to people if they can't provide the people a way out of the frustration and the decaying society they surround themselves with, which would be the inner city. And to that, I would say, yo, if you see, like, if somebody sees me that came from the inner city, that came from that type of life, and that had that type of mentality, and see what I'm doing now, that's a way out. Like, that's how you do it. Like, that you give people a new height to aspire. You inspire people. Somebody says Salty Cracker is an androgynous lizard. You might be right. Salty Cracker's here too. He's hiding, but he's here. You know, he likes to make those little, you know, goofy ass thumbnails for his little YouTube videos, but he's here. He's definitely here. But he won't say nothing about me because, you know, he's a little limp-wristed. Shout out to Salty Cracker. His fans, on the other hand, will give me all the smoke. Them niggas is just everywhere at once. We are Legion. How dare you? Shout out to his fans. All 6 million of you niggas. You give people a level. You give people a standard. That's what it starts with. You set the standard, and you give people a new level to aspire to be on. Like, this shit, like, I'm not all in the hood and shit. Chasing drugs, buying drugs, selling drugs. But it's certain people that come from where I come from will look at what I got now and be like, damn, he made it. And he didn't have to go play ball or go become a drug dealer to do it, or become a truther on YouTube to do it. You know, so it's like you give people a new height to aspire to get up to. Yeah, or a rapper, which is fucking gay. I'm sick of all these fucking rappers. Let me not be so vulgar right now. I'm chilling. I got a nice little fire going. Got the J break on in the back, you know. Somebody say you're a rare duck though, BG. Yeah, and it takes those type of rare ducks to go and give back. Not backpacks at school drives and shit, not turkeys on street corners, not giving them cash, but sharing your, you know, your wisdom, not knowledge, your wisdom. The wisdom is applied knowledge. Just giving people a different outlook and a different way that they can make it using hard work. Using hard work, getting back to basics. This way they don't start complaining about the Mexicans taking over. They're coming. They're coming. They got a new caravan. You know, just give people, just, you know, while you busy selling drugs, they done commandeered all the fucking landscaping jobs. Now what the fuck you gonna do? People used to think that was white man's work. Now people think it's Mexicans' work. And then other groups of people just don't work. Because they got this bullshit black community mentality that they're shackled to. It's a prison. You got family members that'll do you. That's a good point. I'm glad I brought that up. Maybe where I will begin in the inner city is to dispel the myth that there is a black community. And that sounds counterproductive from somebody who's never heard that before. But it's the truth. There is no black community. Which is another reason why you don't hear me propagate. You don't hear me push the black community narrative from either side's perspective. I just don't believe in that shit. Mexicans just replaced my roof. Did a great job. Bro, they work. They work. They learn all that shit and they'll do it. And they'll do it for like pennies on the dollar. No Bitcoin needed, nigga. Just $50,000. They work. Somebody said the prison of convenience. I don't know. I understand when people say work isn't everything. Like I get that. Like I still don't know what that nigga was talking about. But I like the work. Work, that shit just give you purpose. Like you if you don't work, you don't eat. Like I'll take that shit serious. Somebody said you will be exiled and be discredited in a heartbeat. Who would be exiled and discredited? What are you talking about? Somebody said the Mexicans finish a roof in a day, then start on the next job. Yeah, until BG takes over that whole little corner. Get BG in the motherfucking house. I'm knocking them niggas out. I'll start some shit. This how you do it. And I love it. Nothing against Mexicans. But I love that they come and put the pressure on people who just don't fucking get it. I love that shit. I'm up for the challenge. What you got going on? I see you. Let's do this. I love that shit. I'm built for competition. I compete. I love it. And if I don't know it, I'll go fucking learn it and do it better than you, quicker than you. Yeah, yeah, forever forward. Then people be talking about something to go fall back on. Nah, I fall forward. Somebody said Mexicans. Jessica, she said. John Alt said free Kyle. And that's funny because when you said free Kyle, I thought of the woodpecker. Because I had two of them that come around. It's Kyle and then it's Kyle Jr. Kyle Jr. is a lot smaller. But somehow he has a bigger motor on his back. That nigga's loud. The other one is just a redhead jump. The Woody Woodpecker one, I'm sure he probably weighs a good 3 pounds. Somebody said, BG, you would be discredited for trying to bring the light truth to the inner city masses. I like that you said that. See, you can't discredit me. And I wouldn't be discredited for trying to bring the truth. I'm not trying to bring the truth. I'm not trying to. See, people get real standoffish and become real defensive when they feel like you're trying to force something on them. It's not how you do that. Bro, my life is how I live. I don't have to go. For real, you don't talk. I learned this when I was coming up and people tried to talk me out of doing certain shit. And I look at them like, I get it. Bruh, you shark. When you deal with sharks, you understand the shark mentality. I fucking get it. But you can't discredit me. Because you can't discredit my life. See, you can bend people's words. You can see what you want to see in people's speeches. You can hear something totally different than the next man. You can choose to take heed or not. But what you can't discredit is a man's life. You can't discredit the fruits of a man's labor. And I leave that up to you to choose for yourself as an option. I'm not forcing you to do nothing. I'm not a truth bringer. I don't come bearing gifts. I'm not coming pushing an agenda like telling you to vote Republican or vote Democrat. All I can do is speak my piece and live my life and let how I live do the talking for me. Maybe even employ a couple people. Like, that's how you do it. You don't go in there with an agenda. See that, and that's what a lot of black conservatives don't get, like that right there. Like, you'll never get, you'll get nowhere. Like, I know how these people think. Everybody goes through a phase in life where they won't listen to no one. Everybody has a hard head phase where they won't listen to no one. But the key word is listen. Believe me when I tell you, they are watching. They're watching. Like, I know this. Because I was watching. Oh, darn said, no problems, only solutions. And I fucking meant that. When I put that on my logo, I meant that. No problems, only solutions. Somebody said, any comments on the recent elections in Virginia? Yeah, I spoke my piece on that. Somebody said, wish you could fix my hip. I tore my labrum and gonna be laid up. Nah, I don't do hip replacements. I don't know. I'm not Dr. BG. Like, what are you? I wish you could fix my hip. My hip is fucked up. Like, bro, I don't offer those services. I don't. AT&T owns people like Salty Cracker. Wait, nigga, AT&T, where the fuck did that come from? Hold on, let's scroll back. But I don't even know what you... This nigga said, AT&T owns Salty Cracker. What? Damn, I know the guy's weird, but chill. It's just AT&T. AT&T owns some shitty shit too. People think AT&T is just a phone company. AT&T owns people's mamas and shit. You fixing bodies, I could use a bit of help. Somebody said heaps of YouTubers are owned by corporations. Somebody said AT&T is not just a phone company. Bro, I get it. I know. Somebody said you're already a psychiatrist without a license. There's something rotten in Denmark. Bro, it's Denmark. You know, you can't. It's Denmark. That's the equivalent to me saying there's a lot of compliance in Canada. It's fucking Canada. BG a shill for Big Harbor Freight. Bruh, I'm not even gonna lie. Harbor Freight come through on a clutch for you. And a lot of people that frequent those tool trucks know it. They just don't want to say it because they're fucking divas. Somebody said, check Scotty Kilmer, please. I mean, ain't no need to check Scotty Kilmer. He put a compression fitting on a brake line, and I'm not going to let that go. You don't do that. Bro, there's people out there that do that. You don't put a compression fitting on a brake line. You don't do that. Shout out to Scotty Kilmer, though. Scotty, the older I get, the more I can identify with Scotty Kilmer. I like, Scotty Kilmer, he's Scotty Kilmer. But I call shit stupid every fucking time I can. I'm just a more vulgar Scotty Kilmer. And I'm very critical. You heard the guy in the last live stream, Barricade Garage is too judgmental. I was like, yes, I am. I'll Chef Gordon Ramsay some shit. I'll get in there and tell you what that's all about. This meal is ass juice. Shit needs to be flushed. Who all you got back there? We'll tell them make this shit again. This shit, what did you microwave the boiled egg? How do you fuck up a boiled egg? This bitch microwaved a boiled egg. I get it. I'm a little bit of a Scotty Kilmer. I don't watch him, but I'm a little senile, a little bit, maybe, possibly, a lot. I'll give you that. Somebody said, do you think Scotty Kilmer took the vaccine? No, but I think you took the vaccine for wondering if Scotty Kilmer took the vaccine. Who the fuck cares? Because I don't even care who all took the vaccine. Especially people at the beginning that was really scared. I don't care, bro. But like when people take the vaccine that other people put on a pedestal, it's like, you a bitch. Somebody said you are burning up the profits. Oh gosh, here comes the super Crip blood woodworking guy. I got a maul. What else do you want from me? This is the same nigga. Get a maul. This nigga seen me swinging a splitting axe and just cussed me out. That's not a fucking maul. What you need is a fucking maul. Get a fucking maul. Oh, you get a fucking maul. So I went out and I got a maul to split my wood. And it still wasn't good enough for this nigga. This nigga was like, you have a maul. Very good, very good. You're not fucking using it right. You just swing it with your left hand. Hit it with your purse. You swing like a bitch. Woodworking gummy bear, bro. I'm just giving you shit, bro. That's a weird ass name, but somebody said I hit you with that when you were using a hatchet. See, this nigga just nothing that you can't just enjoy the joke. Woodworking gummy bear. You can't just let it ride, bro. Nothing gets past you, woodworking gummy bear. Damn. Are you a cop? This nigga, nothing gets past this nigga. This nigga super critical. What a nigga that said, I'm judgmental. Have you met woodworking gummy bear? He's here. I don't. This nigga said, Bear King Garage is super judgmental. Like, yo, have you met a nigga named Woodworking Gummy Bear? He's right here. The most judgmental nigga I know right now at this moment. Live Free, Live Wild. Bro, y'all go check out Live Free, Live Wild channel. Get some fucking skills. Bro, I like that setup you got with that tent. I'm looking to get one. I'm in the market for a wood stove. I still need to pick one of those up. Somebody said, yeah, shout out to you, Live Free, Live Wild. Stay inspired. Somebody said the back of my head cramping. Damn, Tyrannical Thought Police. That's an extreme name, too. This nigga said the back of my head is cramping. Yeah, because your name is Tyrannical Thought Police. BG, should I answer employer vax questionnaire? Bro, you talking to somebody who doesn't live in that world. I mean, damn. Obviously, if the questionnaire is like, if that is in the fucking questionnaire to get the job, I'm assuming that's how you're meaning it, then obviously sooner or later it doesn't matter. They're going to want you, boosters. And then they're going to want paperwork and shit. Like, but sometimes they fucking don't. It's just like, do you get hired? Like, remember Jobs used to ask you if you get... But am I tripping? Or the job app, like the paper application, be like, do you get high? And niggas be like, no, I do not get high. And like, they don't press the issue after that. It's just like, niggas be high as hell at work. Be high, be fucked up on the job. Niggas be fucked up on the job. Be obviously high. No piss test, no nothing. This nigga... You know you had when you denied the customer all their tater tots. Nigga, you didn't even... Nigga, bitch, I put them shits in the wrong bag. I don't even know who wanted tater tots. Nigga, we don't even have tater tots. Bitch, I don't know. I'm high as fuck right now. The manager come through. Everybody act like they not high. Somebody said, I used to be stoned out of my mind driving a forklift. I mean, a job like that, A lot of warehouse workers, they just be high as fuck. They be rolling. They be rolling like shit. In Austria, they declare lockdown for the unvaxxed. Insanity over 900 German is next. Politicians already talking about it. Who else? Somebody said best sleep medicine ever. Look, I'm not like, that's not what we do over here. I don't do that. I don't lock down, nigga. I'm not locked up to be locked down. Nigga, the guards the COs used to come jangling keys and shit. Lockdown. Like, nigga, fuck you. And what the fuck you got keys for? All the doors in this bitch are electrical. This nigga just jangling keys and shit. Jangling. The fuck do you have keys for? Every door in the facility electric. Somebody said if you work hard enough, you don't need sleep medicine. BG, can you weld together a scrap barrel? Bro, I can't weld, period. I can't weld. I'm not a welder. I don't weld. No, I can't weld shit. Bro, I thought about, I feel vulnerable right now just saying that. So now I have to learn how to fucking weld. And if I try to weld, people would laugh at my little beads and shit. But I have an angle grinder, so I can clean up the mess. Somebody said welding is easy. Bullshit. Yeah, it takes skill. I can't lay a perfect bead. Like people lay beads just seamless, just sexy. Something about, just I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I tried to weld aluminum once, and that was fucked up. Pop a lot to do with because it was aluminum. Hard but totally doable. I'm learning as we go. That's something I like to learn. But I'm not a welder. That's why when somebody's like, you should weld this on the trailer and da-da, I'm like, fam, I'd take that to somebody with that skill set. Like, I don't weld. Fucker, you be a dead bitch fucking with my welds. I'll let you know that right now. Don't let me weld shit. There's no factory nut, just welded track bars together. I'm a tack. Be like, this shit ready. I'm a tack weld the fuck out of something. And fuck how your life fucked up. Going down 66 West. Somebody said TIG welding is hard. MIG, flux, and stick is easy. Somebody said you. What up with Tachi running free? Welding is actually fun to learn. I liked it in high school. Nigga, they taught welding at your high school? What high school you went to? Taught nothing but bullshit at high school and then wonder why we never showed up for that shit. You know, the people at high school is just like, he's never here. You ever get a report card? That shit don't even got no grades on it. It was like, we can't grade this nigga. Why? Because this nigga's never here. I don't know where this nigga is. Your high school transcript is fucked up. Remember we had to use that shit to get a job? Niggas will look at your high school transcript like, what the fuck does a 3 mean? Where's the grades? This shit say a 3. Well, if you look at the little, they give you a little chart. They're like 1, 2, 3. They're like 3 means this nigga's never here. Like, well, just say that, dude. Put a 3 where the grade was supposed to go. Where the fuck is the alphabet? They was like, they gave me F's in my school. Somebody was like, yo, they stopped at D's. It's like, not all shit, nigga. They give you the lowest shit possible. And make you feel all types of fucked up. And then package it in an envelope and be like, give this to your parents. And you'd be like, I'm not, this shit got F's on it. I'm not showing my parents this shit. Where the fuck is the welding class? Nigga, no shop class, no woodwork, nothing. Niggas don't even know how to zero in a scope. Just nothing valuable at all. Nothing. They gave us physics. I'm still upset. Physics. No, nigga, I don't, no. No. Fuck a physics. Like, you have to take this class to get credits. I'm like, there y'all go starting that credit shit. Fuck all them credits. Niggas start you with that debt mindset already. Just credits. You need this many credits to pass, to graduate. Like, watch me not do it, and I never did it. And I'm like better off than a lot of people that did it. Somebody said after 6th grade, the Rockefeller system is useless and actually harmful. That's how I feel. Like, especially like when you hear about like communities, like, you know, the Amish community, like they stop at like the 8th grade, and people are like, oh, they're so retarded. It's like, you don't need that. You really don't need that extra shit. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, when you really think about it, like, that's how we brought up. This is the society we in, but it's like, you only need these extra grades just to kick it with your friends a little longer. Like, that's it. That's all we did. Somebody said still can't balance a checkbook. They did not teach that shit. Some schools require cotillion class. I don't even know what cotillion classes. What the fuck is that? Somebody said reading, writing, arithmetic. I was reading somebody. I just didn't like reading in class. Like, there was a big ass difference. It's like, you can read, but they're like, why aren't you doing good? Because I don't like. It's reading in class. That shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm in the 5th grade. You read this Amelia Bedelia book. You like Amelia Bedelia, really? The clumsy babysitter chick. This shit is elementary. I always had like a 12th grade reading level in like the 4th grade, and that should make you feel good. But then when you see the standard that they use to judge that, you no longer feel good. Like, remember the kids that were in like tag? They called it talented and gifted. You ever was sitting in class, you remember they would over the announce the loudspeaker, they'd be like, Timmy, Jessica, Sarah, and Ian. You go to tag class, and then kids would just get the fuck up and walk. You'd be like, where these niggas going? They'd be like, oh, they in the tag. What the fuck does tag mean? That mean they in accelerated learning. Why the fuck? That shit make you feel all left out, but you're like, yo, these niggas are in tag? Well, I'm in SRIC. That was where they sent you after school when you had fucked up during the day. Your parents had to come pick you up, and you knew you was getting an ass whooping because your mom had used gas to go up to the school to pick you up. I'm in SRIC. Fuck tag. Like, what they learn in tag? Advanced mathematics. Like what? In there on some Andrew Yang shit. In there, just with Bernie, bro, just 2% of 1% will always equal 50%. And that means there are no meals for the 1%. Now, turn your books to the page we call Brooklyn. Whoever wrote my Wikipedia page, whoever put Vermont, I'm giving you $1.50. Now, 10%. There we go, 10%. Somebody said, yes, the 3 R's. What the fuck are the 3 R's? You remember the mean, median, mode? You remember that shit? Mean, median, mode. Remember it was a song? It was a whole ordeal? It was a ritual. Mean, median, mode. Mean, median, mode. Y'all remember that shit? Bro, y'all old as shit if y'all remember that. Somebody said, I heard AI can't read cursive. Shit, a lot of people can't read cursive. I write my shit like a doc. I got the best cursive handwriting, but when I can just... It's like, who the fuck are you? Zorro, nigga? How the fuck are we supposed to... Cursive can be anything you want it to be. Once you learn the initial formations, everybody learn cursive. I'm a beast at cursive. Like, what you have to be advanced to read like that doctor cursive, though. That shit is just otherworldly. Like, that shit is just a bunch of hula hoops. Remember the women Remember, it was that one girl that liked you in school, and she'd send you a note written in cursive with the gel markers, with the shiny gel markers, and you be reading that shit like, what? I don't, bro. You be reading that shit like, I don't speak this language. This is a bunch of fucking circles. Women are some shit at cursive. I'm gonna be honest. Mean median mode. Y'all got me talking about school and shit. Remember music class? They gave you the fucking clarinet. That wasn't even a clarinet. That was a recorder. Remember the music teacher with the recorder? Hot cross buns. Who remember? Who had hot cross buns on their hot cross buns? Hot cross buns. Do 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 do. Hot cross buns. Blowing spit. You blowing spit through the recorder. Trying to get the note to come out right. Don't play this shit. Where the fuck is the bass guitar? Where's the bass? Somebody said so much spit in that thing, bro. It was all the spit just and them them was the recycled Jones. They hand them shits out to a new group every year. It'd be like, yo, this shit still smell like Timmy's spittle from last year. What can I get? Where the fuck the new recorders at? Where the fuck? Shit smell like spittle. Hot cross buns on a recorder. Recorder juice. Hey, bro, you a fool, bro, said recorder juice. Bro, they bring back so many memories. Just in music class. With a keyboard playing chick named Sadiqa. Yonder come day, day is breaking. Yonder come day, oh my soul. Like, yo, that bitch can sing, though. Until this day, I still use the word yonder. That's where I got it from. I'd be like, they down yonder. It's an interesting word. Somebody said weird ass acronym too. You mean weird ass acronym like DARE? It don't get no weirder than that. That shit was lit though. D, I won't do drugs. A, won't have an attitude. R, I will respect myself. E, I will educate me. We that bitch singing that shit. Somebody said Mr. Hadley used to get mad and smash up the music sheets and throw them. Man, look, they tried. Matter of fact, I don't even remember. That was the last year I remember music class. But they tried. I started on that music, read music. I know a little bit. I know the extreme basics. And when I say extreme basics, that's really nothing at all. Just say it to sound good. But yeah, it was like I started to, read sheet music. And then I'm like, fam, that's not what bass players do, fam. Like, we don't, no. You know your notes, your chords, E minor, major. And you know your octaves, your lows, your highs. Memorize the fretboard and you play without looking at it. Like, that's it. Because, this shit is a motive. You get too mathematical with it, you gonna sound like shit. I'll leave that for the violin players. Like, they swear up and down reading sheet music is life. Somebody said I used to go to school with Keith Riddle. Damn. I don't even know it, but damn. You went to school with a nigga named Keith Riddle. Keith Riddle. Somebody, Pink Taco said, BG, can I be your friend? Not with a name like Pink Taco. I don't know your intentions, nigga. Chill out. Shout out to you. Objective Truth, what up? What up, cuz? Somebody said music is cross-training, helps you think. Yeah, but well, I'm retarded if it comes down to sheet music. All I'm saying, all I'm saying is, if it's an end of the world scenario where everybody here dies, if I don't read this sheet music to get the code to unlock the laser beam that's on the fucking moon, y'all gonna be some dead bitches. Cause I don't read that shit. They're like, we some dead bitches. They're like, yes. But like, I got made it here, but they put the code in sheet music script. I don't read that shit. I think there's a B flat though. I don't know where. I don't know. It's a 4/4 measure. There's a B flat. I don't even think B has a flat. There's a half note. I don't know. Y'all did. So somebody said B sharp. Like, I don't know. Like the E, open E. I don't fucking know. I be in there hitting everything. I be playing xylophone, bass, and violin trying to figure this shit out. Like, it's a frequency that unlocks it. The code is right here, but it's written in sheet music script. Like, we're all fucked. That shit would have been a Squid Game. I'd have been a dead motherfucker. Somebody said there's no such thing as B sharp. Oh, here come the super Crip Blood music sheet read music people. The Crip Blood symphony people. There's no such fucking thing as a B sharp. No fucking B sharp. Bro, I got a B string on my bass. I know. I got a B string. Dave Marks coming, still streaming, eh? Are you Canadian, nigga? Go back to Canada, David Marks. You still streaming? Yes. Now give me a hug. Come here. Come here. Big hugs. I'm out here. For however long I feel like it. Somebody said spit one of your verses from back in the day. I don't feel like all that. BG got the best hugs. You damn right I do. Still out this bitch smelling like cherry wood. Somebody said take Tom McDonald with you. B sharp. Oh, BG sharp. Okay, that wasn't a B sharp. I was about to say get him, Super Crip Blood Symphony sheet music reader guy. This nigga said B sharp. That doesn't exist. Tell him how much that doesn't exist. Tell him it doesn't exist so hard. It doesn't fucking. Yeah, then somebody start hyperventilating because they just have to. You have to. It doesn't exist. You'd be like, damn, cuz you gave yourself a hemorrhoid. You got a hernia. You got a hernia behind it. Nigga, was it worth it? Nah, you can't even squat. You on the toilet struggling like shit because you had to tell me so hard that a B sharp doesn't exist. It doesn't fucking fuck. I got hemorrhoids. What a B sharp guy. I will now dub you the B sharp guy. I don't give a fuck what your screen name is. You are B sharp from now on. You are something that doesn't exist from now on. Somebody said, I love this family channel. Yeah, because, we, this is family. This is a family channel. Bring the kids. Don't. This nigga's Keith Riddle? Nigga, I thought that was a joke. Yo, there's really a nigga named Keith Riddle here? Yo, Keith Riddle, let me tell you something. Somebody else just said they went to school with you. What the fuck is going on? Wait a minute, that was Keith Riddle? Hold on. Y'all, somebody said I went to school with Keith Riddle. Y'all really having reunions in my fucking live chat. Wait a minute, Keith Riddle. Who the fuck went to school with Keith? He's right there. Having fucking reunions. Somebody said this shit earlier. I was like, yo, you went to school with a nigga named Keith Riddle? And then Keith Riddle pops up. The fuck is wrong with you people? That's a weird name. Keith Riddle. That's right up there with Mike Decker. Nobody tell me that Mike Decker isn't a fucking cop. He's a fucking narc. That nigga's Mike Decker will sell you a dub bag and then lock you up after. Ain't that some shit? He be like, yo, yeah, I got a dub. Give it a 20 and lock you up after the transaction takes place. He'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Be like, you're buying weed. Yeah, nigga, because you sold it to me. Yo, you sold me a bag. That shit makes no fucking sense. Somebody said Mike Decker from RFB. Yeah, I mean, I guess they're I don't know. I don't know who's associated with who. I don't get into this pure blood family line truth or bullshit. I don't know who. All I know is a nigga named Mike Decker came up. And Mike Decker is the ultimate cop name. That nigga taught Officer Tatum everything he knows. Just a nigga named Mike Decker. Mike Decker. Mike Decker sell you some shit. Mike Decker sell you half a pound and then lock you up. And then lock you up when you give him the money. Mike Decker, you in here, bro? Mike Decker, where you go? Mike Decker, I don't know you like that. You probably, I know you probably don't like me. I know you probably don't like me though. but hear me out. Bro, you just such a fucking cop, bro. It's just funny because like everybody knows the typical cop names. They like Murphy, Johnson. Yeah, just now we have Mike Decker. That's like, yo, Mike Decker's probably laughing somewhere. Mike Decker, that's some funny shit. Just riding shotgun with Officer Tatum. JM said, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. What are you doing with your life? Mike Decker? Bro, are you the real Mike Decker? Mike Decker, what the fuck are you doing here, man? Mike Decker, get the fuck out the live. Get the fuck out the live. You've been watching from the bushes this whole time. This nigga Mike Decker's just waiting just collecting evidence. Nigga, I don't own anything. Everything you see is a green screen. What the fuck is wrong with you? Ain't no dub bags. No, I do not gang bang. Get the fuck out of here. This nigga Mike Decker. Mike Decker, everybody. Mike Decker showed up in the live chat. I don't sell weed. I don't know. I gave you the Richie from Boston voice. I don't know. But I know you probably don't sell weed. But if you did, admit that you would sell weed and then lock niggas up immediately after the transaction. That sounds like some shit a Mike Decker would do. Mike Decker said, I'm not a cop. You're definitely a cop, bro. You're just own it. Fucking own it. It's okay, bro. Be a fucking cop, bro. Be a fucking cop. If you're a cop, be a cop. Own that shit. don't just ride around selling people weed and lock them up. Come buy this weed. Thank you. Now put the cuffs on. That is the goof. Bro, that is just the somebody said you have to tell us. This is not the Mike Decker from Wyoming, where he seems like a righteous dude. Bro, I don't know who Mike Decker's a righteous. I don't know these people. I don't know the real Mike Decker. Who the fuck? This has become like an ordeal now. I don't know. This nigga, while we're at it, we might as well figure out who the fuck Matt Walsh is. You know, I don't know. Just anonymous truther people. I don't fucking know. Somebody said pigs and where the fuck did my other glove go? Where's my glove? Jessica, she said, I told you Matt Walsh is a live action Ned Flanders. Jessica, I once seen you on a Brandon Tatum comment section calling him out for selling masks. Somebody said never cross the streams. Somebody said, I know his channel kept getting banned. BG, what would you do if you felt sick? Jessica, I remember. You was out there, nigga, you selling, she was on Officer Tatum card. Nigga, you selling masks. Shut the fuck up. I was like, I like her. Everybody else was trying to figure out what size to get. Do you have kid size mask available? Jessica, she was in the comments. Bitch, you selling masks. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just indignant about it. I was like, I like her. I think I better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Somebody said masks that say do not comply. Just the moistest shit ever. Jessica, she said, well, thank you. I like me too. I like you more. I might like you more. I like you. I'm just sitting here interacting with people. Somebody once told me, he has an interactive live stream. I was like, what do you think I be doing? I don't just run around kicking niggas hypothetically and shit. I speak. I talk. Somebody said, BG, don't forget to unload the wood. Bro, I'm going to do all of that tomorrow. I have my ducks lined up. Yes, I do. You understand what I'm saying, dude? All of my ducks are lined up. Tell me to unload the trailer. I'll unload the trailer when I see fit. Huh? and put the wood in there over there. You understand what I'm saying or what I'm talking about? I'm not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. I saved those lives when I landed that plane. This nigga drunk as fuck on the plane. I saved those lives when I landed that plane. I did not have sex with the flight attendant. What is that? Who said that? Huh? 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 Just a random cup. People still don't know what the cups are. Well, dude, what are the fucking cups about, dude? Like, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is going on, dude? Just cups. Niggas thought that was some truth or shit. Niggas was trying to, bro, he's telling us about the fucking Matrix, bro. Like, the cups means, like, no, the cups don't mean shit. It's just Denzel Washington always has, like, something on the table to knock off when he gets excited in a scene. Where's the nurse? That was a horrible impression. I'm not going to bury my son. My son is going to bury me. And then sit there and look at you and blink. Who is creeping around in the background? T-Buddy said, I like most cops. Good dude usually. Shit, I ain't got nothing, bro. I don't just, I ain't cop bashing. Like I said, me and cops, we have an understanding. Like, I don't fear cops. Like, I don't care. I don't even think of, I don't even like getting into that, but like, it is what it is. Somebody said chupacabra. I got a family of them niggas. Y'all think the chupacabras, but wait till you hear the foxes. Foxes sound like chupacabras. You ain't never heard a fox just, I don't know what the fuck that is. They just be fire. I catch them on the trail cams. You be like, yo, what the fuck was that? Yo, nigga, did you hear that? What the fuck is out here? But I'm saying, like, real shit. That's how I don't know if they're in heat. I don't know if those are the vixens. I don't know. But they're foxes. You'll hear, I caught one. I caught one on the camera doing that shit. I was like, yo, you heard? Come here, hear this. The fuck does this mean? Somebody that knows their animals and like in the wildlife knows what I'm talking about. Foxes sound unnatural. Chupacabras. I think I ought to let it go. It looks like another love TKO. The vixens, female fox, scream during rut. Somebody said they be sounding like Floyd's daughter. Nah, don't. That's hard to come by, bro. That's distinct. Nope. Shout out to her. But that was wild as fuck. I'm not going to forget that. I'm not going to forget your little testimony. Tell them about your father. Oh, my dad. Well, here, my dad. What dad? Just like I'm not going to let go, Kyle Rittenhouse crying and shit like that. It's just certain shit I remember. Like, I don't give a fuck how you want to politically spin this shit. Like, I don't give a fuck how much emotional currency you have in it. That shit was funny to me. Sitting up there crying. I'm like, cuz, you just caught 3 bodies, nigga. You sitting up there crying and shit. Where the fuck is your father? He is disappointed in you. And if he's not, I am. Nigga, 6 months automatic. Put some hairs on your chest. Because them 3 bodies you caught obviously ain't do the trick. Kyle caught a body about a week ago. Just took him with the skateboard. Hit upside their head, got to run it up. Everybody catch a bullet hose. This nigga Kyle Rittenhouse showed up playing Bobby Shmurda. This nigga Kyle Rittenhouse had Bobby Shmurda on the Walkman. This nigga had the hot nigga playing on the Walkman. This nigga had headphones. On his GS9 shit. This nigga Bobby Shmurda. Nigga Kyle Rittenhouse was on his Shmurda she wrote. Somebody say always late to the party, but Fireside streams are comfy as fuck, bro. I'm just out here goofing. I'm just out here goofing. They say don't have a gun out if you're not going to use it. Kyle used it. Yeah? Delete. This nigga showed up. Just caught a body about a week ago. Wait, what the fuck was that? Wisconsin? Wisconsin is just an alias place to be. Just random as fuck. Just, nigga, just Wisconsin. I leave Wisconsin out of the states. Every time I be like, how many? Let me name all the states. I leave Wisconsin out. Wisconsin and Mississippi with all those fucking eyes. I don't know why, but it's just Wisconsin. Like, people be like, yo, I'm moving to Wisconsin. I'm like, yo, that's weird. Like, no one says I'm moving to Wisconsin. And it's like, yo, where are you from? And people be like, oh, we moved here from Wisconsin. I'm like, fam, that's weird too. Nobody moves away from Wisconsin. Like, Wisconsin is Wisconsin. Like, what? Like, do y'all really have great cheese up there? You know, I'm still looking for the best French toast place. I heard y'all French toast is dumpster juice. I will not be going to Wisconsin. What the fuck is in Wisconsin? What landmark? What do you do in Wisconsin? Fucking Kyle Rittenhouse is now a staple of Wisconsin. Just Kenosha. Wasn't that Wisconsin? That's all I think about now. Congratulations, Wisconsin. You have nothing else noteworthy except Kyle Rittenhouse catching 3 bodies. Fucking Green Bay Packers. I mean, what the fuck? Cheeseheads and shit. No one gives a fuck. A highly politicized case of a nigga catching 3 bodies is now overtaking that. Fucking Wisconsin. Niggas be like, I'm from Wisconsin. Like, that shit supposed to mean something. Like, Wisconsin, nigga. Niggas will look at you like Wisconsin is a whole nother like, nigga, Wisconsin, nigga? Ain't that shit all the way down yonder, ain't it? That shit down yonder. What the fuck is that? Ain't that you might as well be from Chicago there. Nigga just was Illinois. Just say Illinois there. Fuck is Wisconsin. Wisconsin weird as fuck. Who in here from Wisconsin? I don't even get y'all weird because you like from Wisconsin. Like who goes to Wisconsin? Somebody said they say that about Nebraska. No, Nebraska, I get Nebraska. Actually, Nebraska, I don't get. Nebraska just weird as fuck too. Like it's just certain places you be like, yo, you from where? They could be like Arkansas. You be like, no. Be like, fam, I'm gonna ask you this one more time. Where are you from? Arkansas. From Arkansas, from Little Rock. You're like, what the fuck is that? Texas? It's Little Rock, Texas, nigga. Like, no, that's Arkansas. Well, you need to Arkansas your ass back where the fuck you came from. That shit weird. I don't like not being able to put a state shape to the state a nigga tell me they from. And I don't know what the fuck Arkansas is shaped like. Virginia is shaped like an Illuminati pyramid. Maryland is shaped like an illegally modified submachine pistol. You have Pennsylvania. It has a decent shape to it. But then Philadelphia fucks it all up. It's just a little tit at the end. It's the tit. It's the nipple at the end of Pennsylvania. You're like, why the fuck do we... Wait a minute, we on 95. How the fuck are we going through Pennsylvania? It'd be like, cause Philly. You're like, Philly right here. It'd be like, yo, you did Pennsylvania. Just get the fuck off 95. New Jersey is shaped like a house peanut. That the gay blue jay would go after. And then you have New York. Rhode Island, Maine, Massachusetts with all its fucking letters. West Virginia is shaped like a fucking... The fuck is that? A fucking whoopee cushion. West Virginia is just there. North Carolina has a respectable shape, and so does South Carolina. Florida is fucking weird. No bull. Maryland is shaped wild as fuck. Maryland got the wild. Maryland just all over the fucking place and no place all at the same fucking time. Shaped like an illegally modified subcompact, some type of pistol that somebody built there. Just highly illegal as fuck. You be over here, it'd be like United Maryland. They'd be like, where the fuck am I? They'd be like Mason-Dixon, but it's still Maryland, but it's not quite Delaware. You'd be like, what the fuck is this? This is Eastern Shore. But the bridge going to Virginia right here. These are Virginia waters. They'd be like, but it's Maryland. You'd be like, yo, but like, what the fuck is this? They'd be like, oh, that's Pennsylvania. You'd be like, what about this hangover part? What is this? The shit that does this. They'd be like, oh, that goes to West Virginia. This shit is just all fucked up. Shit got the extended magazine on it. They call it St. Mary's County. Shout out to Maryland. Somebody said, what up from Maryland? What up with you? Maryland is the ugliest state in the union. You're not lying. Maryland isn't even in the union. Maryland is the South. Maryland below that dumbass Mason-Dixon line. Maryland is the first southern state. Nah, you didn't know that, did you? Yeah, Maryland is the South. That shit is ugly though. That shit don't have, that shit is just weird. Crunley said Maryland ain't no damn South. Bruh, Maryland is considered the first Southern state. It truly is. It really is. Like, no lies. Somebody said we got Assateague. Shout out to Assateague with all the wild horses. Just a horse family. Yo fucking Pat Assateague. Ain't that going towards Ocean City, Maryland? I fucking hate Ocean City, Maryland. But I love Assateague. The fucking horses. I remember my first time in Assateague. What the fuck are the horses doing? It's just like a pack. Packs of horses. Just running around like lichens and shit. Just unabashed. Just gating in the wind. Like a horse will walk right out. It's a wild horse. I'm like, where's its owner? It's not owned. It's like free as fuck. Like, this is the Underground Railroad for horses. It's Assateague. No one has tamed these horses. These niggas don't even got shoes on. These niggas are on some old dirt road shit for real. Somebody said, Maryland is South, Kentucky is South, and so is Missouri. Somebody said, I saw a gypsy vanner in Hagerstown, Maryland while on a work trip. Oh, shout out to Hagerstown, Maryland. But I had to ride up there to get the damn Z-mower. That was a good deal for that, too. That shit was a hike. That was far away. Yeah, that's way out yonder. 2% vanners are fun people. I just wanted to say gypsy vanner because them shit's majestic. But they do, they just run like they just, where you see them, they just got the mane going, and then they just be gating and shit like this Baywatch. You be like, fam, this ain't Baywatch. Get to work. Like everything they do is just majestic. It's like, is there ever a non-majestic moment? Somebody said, come to the show me state. Missouri? That is the dumbest, the show me state. You from Missouri? Where you at? Come to the show me state. Show you what? Fuck no. Fuck, that is the dumbest. You know how states be having their own little slogans and shit? The show me state is that's the show me state. And what do you niggas do? Nothing. Show me what? Show me state. Shit is dumb. Virginia is for lovers. In North Carolina, we're the first in flight. What the fuck is Maryland? Maryland got some weird shit going. Maryland don't even have, Maryland is just a submachine pistol. The dumbest shape possible. Somebody said nice moon. Where the moon at? Moon, come here. Memory, all alone in the moonlight. There's a tree in the way. She was more of a woman, a goddess for all the seen. And all I ever needed was her right here loving me. Ooh, memories in her mind. How can love be so unkind? Heartbreak time. Faded pictures in a broken glass. Ooh, like a mirrory feeling. I feel. Mm. Your heart, I am so, and you never let go. I'm searching for the words that help me realize that I really, really want you to stay. Who sing that song? Don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. I can't sing worth shit. I'm working on it though. Somebody say that's not even singing, bro. I did Blackstreet. Who was it? It was one nigga. They was just jive grooving, and then one nigga just busts out, "I'm searching for the words that make you realize." I'm like, fam, everybody was singing, and then here you come with this bullshit. Go back to where the fuck. What state are you from singing like that? You from Maryland, ain't you? You was born in the panhandle. It's just some shit at the end of Maryland that makes you want to say panhandle. That's a handle. That's a pistol brace. Fuck, Maryland got the only state that got a pistol brace on it. Don't leave me, girl. I'm mad you knew that was Blackstreet off the top. You didn't even have to think about it. You ain't even had, bro, just Blackstreet. Like, nigga, you old, bro, you old. You're on it. You're old. That's Blackstreet. How you know that so quick? Don't leave me, girl. Ooh, I got something to put you. Damn, the fire feel good, man. I'm gonna let it go on out. Matter of fact, where the pitchfork? Pitchfork, come here. I try to call it like Mjolnir. Huh. Huh. That shit didn't work. What's Thor's hammer name? Mjolnir? This nigga named his hammer. I'm like, yo, I named all my objects. Meet Master Splinter, the wood chipper. Wait, oh fuck, no, that's Duck. Oh, Master Splinter is the log splitter. Duck, how are you doing today? He was like, I haven't been used in a minute. Don't worry, I'm gonna put you up for something. We gonna get you some activities, because Duck needs some activities. Last night I saw you standing and I started pretending that I know you and you know me too. And just like a but you weren't the only one, so was I. And I dream of the every night. How I just could not get it right. We ever come close again. Pitchfork, assemble. Bro, I'm still alive before anybody be like, you still alive? Yes. More cowbell. Somebody said the force is with you. Bro, pitchfork is man's best friend. Not even gonna lie. Come on. Let's go. Fire. Here. Over here. I need you over here. There we go. I need you right there. The fireside is blazing bright, and we're caroling through the night. Okay, that's hot. That's hot, my nigga. Let's go. Come on. Get this other piece. Come on. Just a bed of coals. Who ordered a bed of coals? Damn, this feels so good. More cowbell. Feels great. It feels good. On some Tony shit. Yeah. It feels good. Bam, 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 bam. Somebody made a joke about how I go on and on about having two pitchforks. I don't know what person that did an impression of me put that in there, but they was like, I'm BG, I have two pitchforks. And I was like, yo, that's great. Because I really do have two pitchforks. Damn, that feels good. It feels good. Yeah, yeah. It feels good. Yeah. It feels good. Yeah. You mine. I don't want to hurt nobody. Freedom seat. Somebody said throw kebabs on the fire. Clearly, I'm just wasting wood at this point. Might as well. Lane Sofo said, good evening, everybody. You all of you, damn. Somebody said 38 degrees in New Hampshire, damn. Damn, you in New Hampshire. That's weird, too. That's really weird. It's just New Hampshire. A shout out to New Hampshire. Somebody said, BG, are you into Johnny Guitar Watson? No, I'm not. Is there a limit on garden tools I'm over? No, there isn't. There's, no. You do a Macho Man Barricade Savage impression? I don't even know who that is. I don't know who that is. I'm going to be honest. Somebody said, sup, BG? What's up, Bowler Bear? Somebody said, I'm in California. Yeah. Shout out to you. Try to make it. I don't know what to tell you. Somebody said Macho Man Randy Savage WWF champion. Bro, I forgot what he sounded like. Like I told y'all last time, the last time I watched WWE, The Rock was asking people to smell his finger. Like, do you smell my finger? And Triple H and them was all like, oh no, it's The Rock. And then like the Undertaker was all like, Kane, you're my brother. And then like he was like, I'm the big red machine. And then Kane never talked until he said, I'm the big red machine. And then fucking Kane took his mask off one day and everybody was surprised that he looked like Leatherface from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And then fucking Chris Benoit killed his whole fucking family. The end. Like, that's literally all I remember from, wrestling. Like, that's it. Somebody said that's like earlier 2000s. The last time I watched it, yeah, I don't even know. I don't even. I just grew out of it. I don't know. It was great. I had some great memories, like watching it. Like I remember my mom loved The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and was like, "Ah, The Rock was enough. I smell something." And I'm all like, "The Rock is weird, smelling shit. Hey, you ain't even come out ready. You oiled up. You oiled up. You're out here in panties." And now you're just hanging ringside, smelling shit, asking people if they also smell shit. Ain't no one like, no. Somebody said Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack was a more respectable feller. He was a little autistic, clearly. You know, the little sock puppet was a little bit much. It's just a sock puppet. But, you know, it was a nice gimmick. It was different. Couldn't fight for shit, but he was always in the ring with somebody, getting suplexed. It is what it is. Somebody said Jeff Hardy, and I mean, they were there. The Hardy brothers, they were weird. The weirdest person that was in the era I was watching the wrestling shit was Gold Dust. That was the gayest, weirdest. Gold Dust. Like, hey fam, what the fuck is this? Gold Dust. It was like, yo, Gold Dust. It was like, yo, who's this nigga Gold Dust? Somebody said Jericho. Jericho was goofy as fuck. He didn't even have a superpower. Like, what the fuck was his finishing move? No. Fuck Jericho. Jericho did basic shit. Like, what is his finishing move? Somebody said Booker T. Booker T had a nice gimmick. The fingers. You know, I remember he's memorable, but Jericho, no. Somebody said BG needs sock puppets. I probably do, so I could smack the fuck out of people who come on here doing weird shit. Like, what did one person say in my last live stream I put out? This nigga just said some off the wall shit. Yeah, it's just I understand the gay shit, but I just don't understand this transsexual shit. And I'm like, bro, I need a sock puck. Matter of fact, fuck the sock pucker. You just need to get smacked with an open palm, nigga. One of these joints. One of these joints. The jump with the nigga, no oven mitt, no nothing, nigga. Just somebody, yeah, he needs to be slapped with a Braxton stick. That's actually a good one. I'm gonna start using that, LT. Just slapped with a Braxton stick. Somebody said Goldberg. No, Gold Dust. This nigga was the gayest wrestler. This nigga was grabbing people's. The fuck is up with this nigga? This nigga Gold Dust asked for Gold Dust. They just gave us him like they gave us Cardi B. No one asked for this. Somebody said you shouldn't smack people. No shit, Sherlock. This nigga, you shouldn't smack people. But shout out to you for saying it. I like how you said that proudly. You shouldn't smack people. Like, nigga, do you now want a cookie? Like, what? Just told me the most basic, rudimentary shit ever. You shouldn't smack people. I should smack you for saying that. It's Captain Obvious here. Somebody said Gold Dust is a modern day Ben Shapiro. I'll give you that. That's just goof, just the weirdest. SmackDown. Bro, all that was the same. SmackDown, WWE, Hell in a Cell. What the other weird shit? Bro, it was just a bunch of dick, bro. That shit was just so goofy. What's the other shit? Just fucking the cage match, and then Donald Trump came out and did the fuck out of one with like Vince McMahon. Y'all remember that shit? That shit was weird as fuck. Donald Donald Trump came out with a petticoat on. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that shit? What is that shit called? Petticoat? This nigga came out with one of them shits on and challenged Vince McMahon. Somebody said violence is not the answer. Violence is the question, and the answer is yes. Some Bowler Bear said, who will win in the WWE ring, Shapiro Bone or Bernie Bro? Definitely Bernie Bro. Donald Trump, pro wrestler, juiced up dudes in spandex, underoos, fake fighting. Yeah, you get older and you see it for what it is. Seeing Goldberg, it must. Who the fuck is Goldberg? Like, who the fuck is Goldberg? Seriously. Like, that's the name I gave my Blue Jay. The fat one with the satchel that wants to manage me. The one that packs peanuts in the purse and corrects you when you call it a purse and tells you to call it a satchel. Like, I don't know who Goldberg. Who the fuck is Goldberg, fam? The bald guy with the goatee. Bro, that's everybody. Hey, hold on, fam. Said the bald guy with the goatee. Nigga, that's everybody in wrestling. Who? Everybody. Who? What? Everybody's a bald guy in wrestling with a goatee. Nigga, you just described like 18 niggas. Hey, man, who's that? Who gave that description? Bro, who gave that description? What the fuck was your name? This nigga said the bald guy with the goatee. Bro, if we ever in life had to rely on you to save humanity with a description, nigga, we would die. You fucking suck. This nigga gave the bald guy with the goatee like the most, bruh. Come on, man. This nigga named just everybody. That's everybody. Just please don't ever go into a field where you have to use that. That's not one of your strong skill sets. Come on, bro. You just Michael Riddle said, "Who me?" Michael Riddle, nigga. There's a what? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Are you niggas real? There's a Keith Riddle here. Keith Riddle is on here. Who the fuck is Michael Riddle? Yo, all of you Riddle people. Who the fuck is this? Somebody's fan base that I missed? Please let me know now, so I can make sure to talk about this nigga. Who the fuck is these Riddle people? Salty Army people. Are these people with you people? Somebody said Chris Benoit. Yeah, I mean, Chris Benoit had the short T-Rex arms. Yeah, grab people and shit, but then he went and killed his whole fucking family. It was like, yo, what the fuck? And then they just kind of gloss over that. And then, shit got weird. They gave us gold dust. We asked for an answer about Chris Benoit, and they gave us gold dust. Gold dust. And it was like, yo, what the fuck? We didn't ask for this. Somebody said, I'm back. Bro, you Riddle people are wild as hell having reunions and shit. Somebody said Keith Sweat's incognito. Keith Sweat probably do. Keith Sweat got a That nigga, somebody was like, he got a radio show. I'm like, who the fuck want to listen to that in the AM, going to work, listening to somebody sound like that? Make it last forever. Keith Sweat sounds like Lois from Family Guy. Make it last forever and ever. La, 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 la. Like, yo, fam, who the fuck is this? Be like, oh, that's that new Keith Sweat. You keep listening to this nigga. Can't call it Peter. You be like, yo, this isn't Keith Sweat. Like, fam, this isn't Keith Sweat. Did you just hear what this nigga just said? Call it Peter. Like, no, this is Lois from Family Guy. Nigga argued, no, that's Keith Sweat. No, this is the wife from Family Guy. I'll call it Peter. Somebody said BG is the European champ. Nah, don't do that. I ain't here. Nah, we don't do that here. Somebody said, Keith Riddle said, we all watch. Keith Riddle, you weird as fuck. You probably drive an Astro van too with a missing hubcap. Your back window is nothing but cardboard. This nigga got a cardboard back window in the Astro van with the missing hubcaps. Talking about we watching. I bet you are. Fucking weirdo. Somebody said comments on the white shooter self-defense. Bruh, I don't even care about that shit. Let them. Somebody said twisted. I mean twisted over you. You know, I got what you need right now. It's like, who the fuck let him in the booth? Like, you know they pushing an agenda in music anytime they let a nigga that sound like that make hit records, nigga. Them shit's just hit I mean twisted over. Jamal Decker said, what's up, bruh? Bruh, you're definitely a cop. Jamal Decker, you probably just got here or something. You're a cop. No, fuck that. This nigga hop in the chat. What's up, guys? Nah, no, Jamal Decker. This nigga's a nigga Jamal Decker. Bruh. I don't know, maybe it's just Decker. This is Officer Decker. Just lock niggas up and shit. The same person who let Tony Braxton sing, bro. Tony Braxton just fucked the game up. Just sounded just. No recognize into me. I don't want a man. Wasn't man enough for me. I'm like, this bitch talking about he wasn't man enough for her. This bitch voice. She got he wasn't man enough. Why you ain't on him? I wanna yeah, I don't even know what this is. Be like, I don't even know what this is right here. Just whispering in your ear with that bullshit. Tim Pool should wear a yarmulke instead. Why can't he wear both? Just put the yarmulke, just tuck it right there under the beanie. Just keep it out of the way so people won't see it and speculate and start to ask questions. Just hide it. Just hide it. It hasn't earned the full yarmulke. Timbo hasn't earned the yarmulke. Just half a yarmulke. You be like, Timbo, you got half a yarmulke, but it'll fit on that nigga's head. He got the Tommy Pickles head. You seen his head, the top of his shit hooked. Timbo, I know you in the chat, bro. you in the chat. Tim Pool just in the chat with a hook head. That nigga back of that nigga head like you just set that nigga on a coat hanger. Tim Pool got that baby tomato head. Your shit shaped like a tomato, boy. Your shit. I'm just saying though, like we seen it. I don't know. Shout out to Tim Pool and you know his yarmulke that's tucked under a beanie. You know, for optics. You know, I get why you don't reveal the yarmulke because it's just one day just come out and do a yarmulke review. Like guys, I'm finally Tim Pool take that shit. Tim Pool will come out. Guys, today I will finally remove my beanie. But first, I need you to head on over to timcashurl.com or whatever the fuck it is. Subscribe over there. Purchase my merchandise. And he removed the beanie, and it's a smaller beanie underneath that beanie. And he takes that off, and it's a fucking half a yarmulke. Half a Shapiro. You're like, yo. You're like, yo, Tim Pool, why didn't you tell us? Like, yo, you got half. Where's the rest of it, though? Wouldn't you see the half a yarmulke be like, yo, where's the rest? You're like, I haven't earned it. Like, what? That shit don't even fully cover half of a half of your head. It's just not even. It's hooked in place with one of the fucking bow rats. Fuck what the? How the fuck is it on your head? There's no visible place to put any type of attachment. You're like, yo, yarmulke, it accepts attachments. You can upgrade it. You can buy aftermarket parts for it. Like Tim Pool, you need to beef up that tiny hat, bro. Somebody said Tim Pool says hi. You was probably just over there watching him. Somebody said the yarmulke is super glued to the scalp. Nah, that shit was like just clipped in play. It just snapped. Like you got a hook. Like some of them, it just tightens like it's shrink wrap. fucking shrink wrap. It's shrink wrap to the back of a nigga head. It's just like there. It's just there. Yeah, Tim Pool didn't earn the tiny hat. He has half of a tiny hat, and that half that is present is made out of paper mache. Oh man, I gotta stop, bro. Bro, don't mind me. I'm doing the fuck I want right now. Like, don't mind me. Somebody said Pool is better than Shapiro, though. There you go, choosing sides and shit. You just come in there choosing sides. Just Tim Pool is better than Shapiro. The paper mache and saran wrap. I don't know what the fuck. How he keep it there, just hooked in place like that. Cut the light out. Moon bright as hell. What a moon. Moon, where are you? The moon right there. Hovering over somebody like a probation officer, nigga. I'm right here watching you. Somebody said, what you singing the blues for, my dude? Nah, that's Tony Braxton. It wasn't man enough for why you were here. It sounds like a joke, like a bad joke that people took seriously, so they continued it. It's like all of these people. It's like, what the fuck? Did this start out as a joke? I bet Tim Pool has a great singing voice. Yeah, man, shout out to Tim Pool. He got his little compound. He got, he got his chickens. I mean, he's cracking right now. I just got like 18 Tim Pool tweets. Like that nigga be tweeting his ass. I'll be like, yo, chill out, fam. Like you just tweeting shit. Maybe I'll tweet tomorrow. That shit just feels weird. I don't know, man. I don't know. I know y'all use Twitter, but it's like I can't tweet. But no, let's break down the psychological implications of tweeting. It's like what are you doing? And somebody responds, I'm tweeting. Tweeting what? Somebody's like, yo, my thought. And then just like the people that reply to it, I get it. It's still weird. I can't tweet. I don't know how to tweet. I fucking suck at tweeting. I suck at social media. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not marketable. That's what it is. I'm not marketable. So yeah. I'm just not marketable. But yeah, Twitter, just tweeting, it's just weird. It's weird. I got a Twitter. I just don't fucking use it. I see more Tim Pool and Matt Walsh tweets than I see people who bring me to fuck. I don't know. I still don't even know how to use it. What do I do? Upload pictures on my fucking phone? The fuck you want me to say? What the fuck am I gonna tweet about? Honestly. The fuck you want? A truth or shit? You want me to post a meme on how bad vaccines are for you? I'm like, enough people are doing that. They got it. I'll let them have that. It's like, what do you want? What do you want from me? Like, I asked myself this. I don't know, like, it's hard for me to Instagram. Like, I did, like, the garden shit. Like, my Instagram. But it's like, I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck you want me to do? Somebody said, then sell shoes with your tears in it. I mean, because some weirdo will probably buy it. The nigga that was in the Astro van with the missing hubcap and the back window made out of paper mache. Fuck no. Somebody said, I have a Twitter and don't use it. I have a Twitter and don't use this. Somebody said, streaming is moist, make skits. Yeah, JM, you're entitled. I like you, JM. There's nothing but big hugs around here for you. You good people. I'm just over skits. I'm just over it. I mean, there's one guy that tweets out a daily death reminder that I follow. You will die someday. I mean, yeah, it's like, who do you follow these people? I don't know. Yeah, Jessica, Keith Riddle, the Riddle brothers. Like, there's more than one of them. Like, there's another one. Keith Riddle's brother was just here, and then another nigga was like, yo, I went to school with Keith Riddle, and then Keith Riddle pops up, and then like Michael Riddle shows up. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this? The morning bus stop? You niggas you just assembled on my live chat. Like, I don't like how you people assembled on my live chat. It's a weird name. Trump is God. This nigga's name is Trump is God. He said Trump 2024. Yeah, all right. Shout out to Donald Trump, whatever. Like, who cares? Somebody said mystery of the three riddles. Somebody said, are you a parody account at Trump is God? Of course. Who actually, would be like Trump 2024. Who would actually say Trump 2024 at this point? Well, I can't even say that. There's a lot of people. It's, it truly is a lot of people. Somebody said your skits are clever and make satire in an era where comedy is being made illegal. They're more important than you think. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's not do that. For number one, comedy isn't being made illegal. You just have comedians selling the fuck out in record numbers. Like that's the first thing. And you know, two, you said my skits are clever, and they were, but all good things come to an end, my friend. And the third thing I would like to point out to you is I don't do satire. I feel like satire is subversive. That's just me personally. You know. That's just me personally. Shout out to you though. I like you. You're a good dude. You know, stay that way. Somebody say you deal with cedar trees. Yeah. I mean, I got all that. I do it all. Oh darn said you totally do satire, fool. Yeah, I'm not a. You talking about skits? Somebody said that do-rag is subversive. Adam Collins, man, big ups, big ups. Said that do-rag is subversive. Yeah. Somebody says satire can be seen as ridicule. Yeah, I'm not coming from that perspective. Like we different. We different. Somebody said, what do-rag? Probably the do-rag I got on my head right now. The same do-rag from earlier. The shit that somebody said, look, Barry Hagen Rogers is an Anunnaki. Somebody called me an Anunnaki. No more mean tweets and stuff, right? I mean, like, who the fuck tweets though? Like, I'm just about to be tweeting this shit. Like, who the fuck does that? Like, that shit was always goofy. Like, you just sit up there and start tweeting. Like, who asked? Like, nah, fam. Like, Egyptian Knights do-rag. What Bruce Jenner fluid called when it turns red? But that sounds like the start to a nasty joke, bro. I don't even want to know. Bro. That's weird. Somebody said J.P. Sears gets on my gets on your nerve these days. When he first came out, he was telling truth. Then he got bought out. Somebody said, see, I like how you do fires barricades. Some people burn down towns and set cars up, but you seem content with the small campfire. Respect. Well, I mean, all I can say to that is if people want to be doormats, then doormat shit is going to happen. And I'm going to leave that at that. Somebody said Bruce Juice. That's some nasty shit right there. And then you got the nerve to have a screen named Diamond Sauce. It's fucking weird. Are you related to the Riddler people? The Riddle brothers? Somebody said tonight's fire is dedicated to Kyle Riddlehouse. Somebody said, careful, you're going to piss off the tree huggers with those flames. Fuck each and every last one of them. Somebody said Greta would bust a nut. Fuck her too. It is the function of the CIA to keep the world unstable and to propagandize and teach the American people to hate John Stockwell. I mean, seriously, folks, I mean, who at this late stage in the game didn't already know that? You know, we have all the facts lined up right here. You know, it's just a matter of time. You know, yeah, like we know that. Yeah. If these are your facts, you're a day late and a dollar short. Somebody said Greta mad. Fuck her times two. Jessica, she said, let's pray for Kyle. You remember that bullshit, Jessica? You heard that shit? She talking about, let's pray for Kyle. What the fuck? If you don't get the fuck out of the fuck out. That's a foot, in case y'all missed it. That's like a foot right there. She talking about, let's pray for Kyle. Get the fuck out of here. Praying for Kyle. Somebody said, we know their CIA services go to the highest bidder. Well, fuck the CIA. Who's worried about the CIA? Somebody said, laugh. I'm an infidel. Put laugh emoji. Finger, clown, world. Laugh, bro, you a grown ass man. Don't put all them fucking emojis on here like that. I'm an infidel. I'm an infidel. You using emojis. You ain't no damn infidel. But no, for specific people, just general prayer for all. Have a good night, BG. It's time for me to cook this. Shout out to you, Julie Shaw. I like you. You do your thing. I'll catch you later. I'll catch you on the flip side. Have a good night. Real estate investor said emojis are for chicks. I mean, I agree. Pray for world peace. Yeah, because niggas need peace. Niggas need peace. Jana Sylvester said the fire looks good. Shout out to you. Jersha McBear said that's a very respectable fire. BG, come to the next Beer Fest. For real, we had a whole field of respectable campfires in the Michigan Midwest. Shout out to y'all. You know, enjoy your time. Somebody said I'm growing citrus fruits in my greenhouse I built this year up in Michigan. Shout out to you. I like that. Grim FPV said, gotta agree, lentils are better than peas. I don't even know who asked that question. Gardner's Pharmacy said, BG, the 97 Savannah was with the ground issues. It was just out of gas. Seriously, dude? Somebody said, y'all eat peas in Virginia? That's a dumbass question. John Hardy said, I used to think you were cool. If you can't stand for Kyle and the attack on our right to self-defense, then you have lost my respect. Well, shout out to you, John Hardy. I have lost your respect. Don't respect me. Don't have my respect. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. That's some moist towelette shit to do, though. Just come on a nigga's live chat and just want respect for a whole nother nigga. But shout out to you. Nigga, you lost my respect. Nigga, don't you see me sitting here in front of this fucking fire enjoying life right now? You want to bring up some bullshit. Fuck you, nigga. And shout out to you and give and hugs all at the same fucking time. This nigga's too concerned. Just you lost my respect if you can't stand for Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay, whatever. Oh, darn said BG never gave him respect to take away. I mean, that's absolutely right, folks. I never did. Yeah. I lost. You lost. Talking about I lost. What the nigga say? You lost my respect. That nigga tell me, bro, you told me that you lost respect for me because I don't stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. Damn. This how I know this whole Kyle Rittenhouse shit is some bullshit. You see what I said? So what I said about it was right. Like, it's just a hot button ticket to make money for certain merchants and another divisive issue. That's why they're broadcasting it all over the fucking airwaves. You wouldn't even give two fucks about a Kyle Rittenhouse if it wasn't on your fucking TV. That's all you do is watch TV. I don't watch TV. Well, you watch truthers that do nothing but report on TV. You fucking TV watcher. You care too much about shit that's not rooted in reality. Your wife probably don't even love you no more, bro. And you sitting up here worried about respect for Kyle Rittenhouse. You probably don't even know how to use a ratchet strap, and you're worried about another man giving Kyle Rittenhouse respect. You know, I'm just saying, you know, no shots fired. You know, I come in peace. All I'm saying is your kids probably fucking hate you. But you lost respect for me because you feel I don't stand for Kyle Rittenhouse. Okay, whatever. Jerusha McBear, you're absolutely right. Just fucking secondary TV watchers. They say they don't watch TV, but just, you know, just it is what it is. I lost respect for BG when he bought a Chevy, but here I am. I earned my right to be in this Chevy community. For real. I replaced within the first week, I replaced the lower control arms, the fucking knock sensor, the pitman arm, the steering gear, the idler arm and bracket assembly, brakes and rotors. I earned this shit. No birth, no death said we all know BG's just a distraction. Right. Like everybody should know that by now. You know, this is just common sense. I'm a fucking distraction. I don't know why you take my fucking opinion. Like, nigga, people dead. You're like, bro. Somebody said you should have stuck to a Jeep. No, the fuck I shouldn't have. As a matter of fact, I'm glad I got into that car accident that totaled my Jeep, because that created growth. You know, I'm doing shit now that I never would have been able to do if I still had the Jeep. So, you know, this just more proof of what I say, that, you know, you need adversity. That shit really does help you grow. It really does. Gardner's Pharmacy said it was wrecked. Yeah, Gardner's Pharmacy, you seen it on the live stream. I might post a random picture, but yeah, the Jeep's fucking totaled. And I'm, for real, I'm glad. Like, that chapter in my life is over. I still have a Jeep, but I needed that. Somebody said, where you at, BG? I'm somewhere that somebody's losing respect for me. You don't stand for Kyle Rittenhouse. That's actually great comedic content when I think about it. Are you still here? Are you still here? Where you at? I like, come here, bro. I need a hug. You come get this hug. Come get this fucking hug. No, I like you. Alex Blicky said, not that you're a sellout. You not. I don't know who's calling me a sellout. I'm a sellout because I'm not sucking Kyle Rittenhouse's dick. Is that what this means? Let's dive into this. Let's jump into this. Like, what the fuck is on your mind? What the fuck do you mean? It's like what do you want from me? What do you want me to make, like 8 videos on Kyle Rittenhouse? What? You want me to cover the live event as they unfold? Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, oh, darn said, you don't sell nothing, though. I don't sell a damn thing. I mean, you ain't said nothing but facts. So at this point, it's like, how do you lose respect for me? Because I'm not sucking Kyle Rittenhouse's dick. Like, y'all just weird. PG, I lost all respect for you since you don't stand with Kyle. And when the fuck did I say I don't stand with Kyle Rittenhouse? When the fuck did that ever come out of my mouth? I'ma forever make fun of Kyle Rittenhouse for sitting up there crying like that too. So you might as well add that into the little bill, into that package that you hate me over. Yeah, that's gonna be a reoccurring thing. That nigga, the way that nigga was crying. Yeah, let's talk about it. So if you lost respect for me about that, nigga, there's more to come. There's more to come. Somebody said Kyle show's about as real as George Floyd show. Yeah, and that nigga wasn't that. I lost respect for you talking about George Floyd. You only like for shit that happen. You like what you like when it's your side. Like, I'm not on your side. Don't forget that. Don't none of y'all forget that. I don't do that political shit. I don't care if it's a hot button topic or not. Hey, we can squash all that right now. Don't expect me to be no political leader or give you some type of fucking super crip blood political emphatic emphasis on a fucking issue that's all over the fucking mainstream media. Like, yeah, people be tripping. That nigga, I lost respect for you, Barricade Garage, for not standing with Kyle Rittenhouse. Nigga, you probably took all the vaccines too. Whatever. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse then. If that's how you feel. Fuck him. And fuck whoever you personally rocking with. Fuck all of your favorite truthers and idols. I'll slay them bitches. You don't stand with Kyle Rittenhouse. Never once did I say that shit. But have it your way. This is BK, and if you want it, you fucking got it. Fuck Kyle Rittenhouse. Now, how that make you feel? How does that make you feel? If that shit make you tight, then yeah, I've discovered an idol that needs to be slaughtered. That's all I'm saying. On some salty cracker shit. You don't respect me. I'm a grown ass man. Like, I need your respect. I feel you though. I like that. There's a lot of people I just don't respect, and you one of them. I like that. Somebody said your fire is tiny. Jack Sparrow, big fire BG. Well, you know, let's try to do something about that. Mjolnir, come here. Ugh. Fucking nicknamed the pitchfork Mjolnir. Or however the fuck you say Thor's hammer's name. How the fuck? Somebody European. Tell me how you say that shit. Is there anybody Nordic? Isn't that some Nordic shit? Mjolnir. Yo, wait, isn't that like Nordic? Is that? Wait, wait. Yeah, that's Nordic. Somebody said BG ain't mean. He just doesn't worship this world. Yeah, but you know, a lot of people don't understand that because they, you know, they like to follow and, you know, worship people that do worship the world. I could give two fucks less. Somebody said Norse. Okay, yeah, that's Norse mythology. Mjolnir. Mjolnir. Is Mjolnir? Mjolnir? Really? You sure it's not Njor? That Mule I agree with, but that near, no, I'm sure it's near. Mjolnir, but it's just like I fuck up Cheryl's name. I don't even know chair. I don't know. Mjolnir. Okay, Mjolnir, okay. All the super crypt blood Nordic people out in the chat, think it's Mjolnir. You're saying it fucking wrong. Somebody said they say yelly instead of jelly. Yeah, they're saying it right. Shit, the hard J wasn't invented until after the 16th century. Nigga. It was that's some old school shit. It's yelly. Somebody said don't waste the lumber. Somebody said, I wonder what BG knows about Varg Vikernes. You don't gotta wonder, because I don't know that nigga. Who the fuck is that? It's a Yule log. Yule log, go! Somebody said you had to be Sean Connery in order to say it right. Alex Blakey said, BG, I remember you saying you know people who gang tied. What gang? Nigga, are you a cop? Cool it with the fucking J-break. Y'all hear this nigga? He had to get one last rip in. What if that was a Honda Civic? Oh, just the biggest fart can muffler a nigga could find. Just the biggest one eBay had to offer. Fart can muffler, go! Somebody said those birch logs. No, well, this one is cherry wood. I do know that. That one's white oak. And I don't know what these two are. Just alias as hell, but they're chilling in the fire, so shout out to them. Narcs in chat. What warrants he got? Right. People want to know what gangs. I do not gang. I don't know nothing about gangs, bro. Somebody said I'm not the heat, but I'll bring it. Bro, get out. Ryan Bravo, get out. Ryan Bravo, exit. Exit now. That dumbass joke. That was actually pretty good. But get the fuck out. That was corny as fuck. I'm the only one that can tell corny jokes here. This nigga said, I'm not the heat, but I'll bring it. Somebody said Officer Tatum sent an entry team, didn't he? What gangs all you know right here? Are there any gangs over there? Name all the gang members here. What are the locations, addresses, and gang activity over here? Let me stop talking about Officer Tatum for him and Mike Decker pull up and arrest me for some shit. just pull up and arrest me. Just you're fucking under arrest for what? You failed to tip a waitress. I'm like, damn, bro. I was like 14. My bad. Somebody said he worships that goddamn phone. No. Who the fuck worships the phone, fam? Somebody said beautiful work. Last 6 months in the yard. You crushed the summer. Oh, thank you. I mean, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, certain people got to see the growth. Other people just see an asshole with a cell phone, I guess. I don't blame you for seeing either one. I don't blame you. Mjolnir, go! This is not a trident. Yeah, this all the wood I'm gonna burn right here. Somebody say y'all need snow chains out there. Wait, nah, it ain't that serious out here, bro. I mean, you do a little something, but it ain't nothing like that. We don't have no nor'easters. I don't. It's scrolling fast. I know you. BG has blossomed into a 2-stroke chainsaw owner. I mean, I'll take that as a compliment, you know. But I love that chainsaw. That's a nice chainsaw. That shit set me back, you know, a couple meatballs, but it's a nice chainsaw. It's an investment. Somebody said, I do not own a chainsaw and I'm 56. Somebody said, it's not a steal, but I'm still proud of you. Get out. I don't like how you put still in there twice and you thought that was cute. Get the fuck out. That was not cute. Ryan Bravo said, is it a steal? I mean, I pretty much showed you the chainsaw in my last live stream that I did earlier today. So there's that, you know. That shit set me back a lot of meatballs. It's gonna be whatever I want it to be. Cordless battery chainsaw. Any good ones? I don't even know why you asked that. You know I'm gonna say Milwaukee. And I did a whole review on how that one was shit. It is dumpster juice, but it's dumpster juice in a good way. I can't call it dumpster juice. I'll call it trash can juice. That's a whole step below. That's a whole half a step below actual dumpster juice. It's trash can juice. I actually like my Milwaukee chainsaw. It's great for the little things. Somebody said barbecue contest, live stream me versus you. Oh darn, you don't want that smoke. And barbecuing, you might beat me in barbecuing, but not smoking meats and actually preparing food. Like my prep work is awesome. Like the way I set my grill up, my smoker up is awesome. You're not gonna no. Yeah, compost juice, Watachi. Yeah, you know, it's compost. It's a little better than trash can. It's compost because compost juice is actually, you know, you can use that. But yeah, the Milwaukee chainsaw is compost juice. It's not, you know, it's not the, you know. Yeah, actually, yeah. Michael Riddle said Jenner juice. Michael Riddle, carrot, bro. If you don't get the who the fuck, bro, who is your father? This nigga Michael Riddle, Jenner juice. Somebody said my batteries are Craftsman, so don't buy for sure. Oh, shit, you got Craftsman batteries, bro. You're weird. I've never met any man say they have Craftsman batteries. Craftsman batteries for what? That's some weird shit just to have. I got Craftsman batteries if you need. You know I got them Craftsman batteries, nigga. Nigga, you have Craftsman batteries. Yo, who is your father? This nigga said I got Craftsman Who asked? Where were you? Somebody said finally getting dark in Cali. I know Jessica Sheets. California's a bit slow, but you know, I waited for Cali, the West Coast, to catch up. The West Coast and the Middle Coast. Somebody said bought them out of Sears catalog, and now Sears is just non-existent. Yeah, rest in peace, Sears. Somebody said, okay, my work day is done. Yeah, I like my Milwaukee chainsaw. I do like it and I don't like it. It helps that I got a lot of batteries for it that I could just cycle through. But yeah, like if you had to invest in it like that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Somebody said I'm scared of chainsaws. Somebody said I think Craftsman is really DeWalt. Bro, I think DeWalt is really Black & Decker. Oh, Ryan Bravo, we said that at the same time. Somebody said Bitcoin boy back again. Oh shit. All right, Bitcoin boy, be cool. Just calm down. You know. Just woosah. Don't. We don't care about Bitcoin right now. Yeah, I think DeWalt is like owned by Stanley. And isn't like Stanley like a fucking Walmart brand? I'm really not a fan of DeWalt tool. I don't even like their color scheme. I don't even like all that what they got going on. Like when you look at a tool and you're like, yo, that's a shitty tool. And you default to the color. You be like, but it's, the colors though. You just get real superficial with shit. But like I can't. Somebody said gathering tools takes time, just like becoming a man. Exactly. Northwest Nerd said I bought a new drill from Ace. All they had was DeWalt or Milwaukee. And what did you get? Northwest Nerd, what did you get? All they had was DeWalt or Milwaukee. What did you do? Somebody said if you work hard construction, you know DeWalt is better than anything else when it comes to doing work. Okay, Tamale Harris. And if you work automotive, then you know Milwaukee is better than DeWalt. You see how it varies? There's a difference. I'm not going to invest in a bunch of DeWalt tools and they don't make the shit that I need, for my automotive, world. And that's where I'm coming from. Like, fuck a DeWalt. Like construction, y'all use that shit. Y'all keep that shit in construction. Somebody said I like rigid corded saws. I don't even like corded saws. I don't have a corded saw, so I can't even speak on that. Tamale Harris said fair point. It's just like I noticed a lot of carpenters using Makita tools, which is fucking weird. Carpenters, where you at? Put them fucking Makita tools. This nigga had a Makita table saw. Somebody said, am I the only person that uses hand saws? You might be. No one here is brought. You're the only one in the chat. Just, I got a hand saw though. You're all alone right now. Like you really are. We're arguing about Makita DeWalt, Milwaukee, and here you come. Just I got a hand saw that's made by Joanne Fabric. Does anybody? Am I the? You're the only one before you even open your mouth to say that. I own a Link and Seth Candy. Also, I don't know what you're saying. I have hand saws, but I'm too lazy to use them. Yeah, same here. Somebody said, but I like my hand saw. You can use your little Joanne Fabric hand saw. No one's judging you about it. But the boys are talking. The men, the grown men are, going at it about tool brands. And here you come with some Joanne Fabric shit. You need to exit stage left. Somebody said, more fire, indulge your inner pyramidoria. Somebody said, I have one for hacking and such. I just have a handsaw for hacking. I hack. Does anybody else use a handsaw? I have a handsaw. Got it at Joanne Fabrics. A good deal on it. What's a good deal on it on a handsaw? Does anybody else use one similar? Is that similar? Somebody said best single tool, oscillating tool. Yeah, it's like a multi-tool. It can be used for a myriad of things. A lot of carpenters use that too. Milwaukee makes a great one, actually. Not trying to be a shill or nothing, but they they make a great oscillating tool. Westy said, dude can't say pyromania. Yeah, I mean, it's shill, somebody caught me saying Milwaukee and called me a shill. It's understandable at this point. I don't even blame you. Shit. I wish I was paid being a shill, but I'm just. Milwaukee chipper for concrete is a bad motherfucker. I didn't even know they made a Milwaukee chipper. What? You mean their hammer drill? The SDS hammer drill? I have that. Somebody said you inspired me to order a mall. Well, please order it quickly. Get it. Hurry up and use it before woodworking gummy bear just you don't have a fucking maul? Get the maul! Just all up in your shit. Just where's woodworking going? He probably left. But that nigga's annoying. When you leave, take him with you. Just the maul. The barricade garage is not using a maul. Put the splitting axe down. Get a maul. Somebody said, you haven't seen a handsaw competition? I have seen a handsaw competition, and that's how I know handsaws are not for me. I have something to compare it to. So yes, I have seen a handsaw competition, and I will not be using a fucking handsaw to fill orders. I could tell you that now. Oh, somebody said this doesn't drill, it just chips like a jackhammer. They made one of those? Milwaukee has a fucking jackhammer? You fucking kidding me right now? They have a jackhammer? When the fuck did they get a jackhammer? What the fuck can I use a jackhammer? How can I make that make money for me? Wait a minute. I already know it's gonna cost you like 2,000. What can I do? I can rent it out. How can I make it? I don't even do nothing. Somebody saying hammer drill with 3 settings. Bro, I have a hammer drill I don't even use. That shit is a beast. It'll blast through concrete. Somebody said the Joanne fabric saw was too butch for that guy. I don't know where else you can get a saw from that's just feminine. I guess I got a saw from Whole Foods. Does anybody else have a Whole Foods saw? Ever have a hand saw from Whole Foods? Somebody said I need a styrofoam cup of acetone. What, you stripping paint? Northwest Nerd said I got a Ryobi leaf blower. Shit is strong. Bro, Northwest Nerd, get out. Leave. Don't take no bags with you, just get out. Leave your glasses too. Somebody said we want to see you use a jackhammer in the fire pit. Bro, you really don't like me, do you? Cynthia Riddle, wait a minute, hold up. Cynthia Riddle said that shit? Bro, you riddle people. How many more of you riddle people are there? Cynthia Riddle, come back. This bitch told me to use a fucking jackhammer in the fire pit. Cynthia Riddle, come here. Yo, Cynthia, who the fuck are these people? And do you know Michael Riddle? Just fucking Riddle, like Cynthia Riddle come in, say some alien shit and then disappear. Nah, fuck that. Come back. Come back. Alright, guys. I'm out. Memory all alone in the moonlight.